Next up, we have one of our new head coaches this spring, Pleskovic, coming here for representing softball. So this is your first head coaching job as well. What drew you to this position, and what sort of impressed you about it when you were doing your job search?
Really just the opportunity to take over my first program. But then, just being on campus, it was an immediate sell, just being around all the people and seeing the environment. Everything was really great. So.
You attended Defiance, then you were the assistant at Adrian and Hiram. How did those steps prepare you to now be a head coach? What were some of the things you learned there?
I was very fortunate and was part of a two-man coaching staff at each place. So I was able to get a lot of responsibility right away, from recruiting, budgeting, all of that. I would say that Ashley from Adrian and then Scott from Hiram are two of my biggest mentors throughout my assistant coaching career. Just being able to work with a variety of positions, and then really getting a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, learning a lot of that. So.
And coming out of undergrad, what were some of the reasons you wanted to get into coaching as a career?
I think that being a college athlete and playing college softball kind of helped me grow as a person. Then just being able to carry that forward, and I kind of knew since my freshman year of college that I wanted to coach, and I think it was just because of the experience that I had. So.
Now you're taking over a team that really came on last year, especially late in the season. Good young offense. Pitchers took a huge step forward last year. What impresses you about this roster as you get the first chance to really have official practices this spring?
Just about everything. The culture is fantastic. They bring a great energy to practices every day, and then the depth is unbelievable. We have a very strong pitching staff from 1 to 5 across the board. We always talk about how important it is that they realize that they are staff, and that each one of their roles is important. But then the offense, you have hot bats coming from returners, Steph Carroll and Kat Martin, and then we've got quite a few freshmen and sophomores too that are going to make a big splash. Then our defense is just consistent, so there's a lot to look forward to, definitely.
If I understand, your background was primarily coaching hitting. Is that correct? So what are some of your philosophies there, and what do you like to teach in that area?
Really just simplifying it. We're kind of looking at more of the mental aspect and stepping up and doing your job versus the mechanical side of it. Hitting's a hard thing to start with, so we've been working on a lot of having a positive mentality at the plate. And so far, throughout all of our scrimmages and everything, everything's really seems to be clicking. At the end of the day, you're just swinging a bat, making contact, so got to simplify it a little bit.
You're coming into a conference has sent 2 teams to the College World Series, has a Virginia Wesleyan team that's won multiple national championships, but last year Bridgewater beat every other team in that conference during the regular season, had 2 really close games, including one against Randolph-Macon, one of those teams that made it to the final round. So, as you look at the ODAC, I guess, what are your thoughts on the conference? It's clearly a really tough one, but then, how Bridgewater can compete at the top of that league.
It's a slugfest, so it's anybody's game any day, so you really have to step out and play your A game. Even from the top ranked in the conference to the bottom, anybody can come out and perform, and there's no guaranteed wins. So.
And now with your first season of practices, how have they been going so far? I guess what else have you been learning about the team that you have?
Really, how much they bring the energy to the table. They just truly enjoy being around each other and truly enjoy being around the sport. So we've really taken more of a positivity aspect to it, and it's been pretty great so far. So.
And who are some of the key players to watch?
Returners would probably be Kat Martin. Then you have Brooke Loudon and Emily Clifford in the circle. And then returners-wise, I'd say Caitlin Torona is probably our shortstop. She's a big bat to watch out for, too. Freshman-wise, Brooklyn Fridley is somebody to watch. So.
You get started, pretty soon, weekend after next year at home. So, what are some of your comments, I guess, about the schedule and some of those first couple games you have coming up?
Really, we're going to play around with some of our depth and try some people out in different spots. We have some great utility players as well, and I feel like we can pull anybody in off the bench, and they're going to step in and do their job. So the first couple of games and all throughout the season is really just an opportunity for everybody to step up.
All right, well, thank you. Good luck with the season. Pleskovic, everyone.